Hey, one of the things that's missing inside of a lot of people's lives is boundaries. Are you ready to learn how we can try to deploy boundaries just to help us and everyone else around us just become better people? Boundaries is tough. I've had to install those in different areas of my life. Sometimes you put them up, sometimes you take them down. Sometimes you leave them in place all the time because they're necessary. One of the hardest boundaries that I think that a lot of folks have is just that ability to say no. That no boundary is not taking on too much at one time. I have had to install these, like I said, just to help protect my mental health. And that's one of the things that's most important about setting boundaries is good mental health. It helps create better relationships, just clear communication and avoiding misunderstanding and building respect amongst each other. I see boundaries sometimes get installed for family because you don't want to be overly influenced or heavily influenced by your family, and it plays a role. And it can, especially as you're trying to grow up and do your own thing, is having boundaries in place that helps you navigate family situations and family dynamics. It will absolutely increase your productivity because you find yourself, you're able to take the energy that you're spending on protecting or worrying about boundaries. Once you get boundaries installed and people start respecting them, is you're able to be very task oriented and focus on what needs to be done at hand. And then enhanced self-esteem. I cannot stress that enough. Is boundaries, when I put those in, they were really crucial to me just developing as a person. And like I said, sometimes a boundary is putting do not disturb on your phone so you can focus and you're not consumed by the chat. Boundaries, you can really decide what boundaries may look like to you. But if you're feeling yourself overwhelmed and you're a people pleaser like I am, recovering people pleaser, is if you find yourself struggling because you're doing a lot for everyone else and not yourself, boundaries are very helpful with this. You ain't got to shut everyone totally out of your life or anything like that. You just have to put something in place that allows you to focus on you and deal with you and work on things that are good for you. And don't be afraid to put yourself first. That's probably one of the harder things when it comes to installing boundaries, is you feel like you're taken away from everyone else. So some tips for setting boundaries: reflect on your needs. Do an assessment of where you're feeling the overwhelms coming from, where you're feeling disrespected coming from, and what changes you can use to alleviate those. The second one is communicate clearly. Use I statements to express your needs. I need to do this. I want to do this. I'm going to do this. And again, it goes back to just putting your needs first, which is super crucial and one of the most overlooked things that we do. Is we are so quick to put everyone else's problems and needs before our own, and we're the first ones to get neglected. And then as we start to suffer through physical or mental health or what have you, then this is where the need for boundaries really starts becoming a force. You want to start small. Is beginning with the easier, less confrontational boundaries to help build confidence so you can better be assertive as time goes down the road. Practicing self-care. Setting boundaries is absolutely 100% self-care, and it allows you to prioritize activities that recharge your batteries and not suck you dry. So when you're looking at just things that you can do, is find yourself at the gym, find yourself meal prepping, find yourself having quality conversations and not dealing with negative stuff all the time. Those are things that boundaries allow us to do. One of the cool things about it is I work with folks and help them create boundaries in their life. As a coach, it's been super important for me. After I discovered it, people have helped me install boundaries in my life over the years, and I love helping coach people. It's very short term. It can, once you get the process down and how you can take the and deploy boundaries in your life, whether it's professionally, personally, family, which is closer than personal sometimes, is once you realize how powerful they can be, you can put them up, take them down, you learn how to say no a little better, you become a better communicator, and you're able to help guide everyone else around you. So the room full of chaos all of a sudden becomes something that we can all learn and grow and live together in. So hope it helps. If you're struggling with boundaries, if you say yes too often, if you find yourself throwing your hands up because you're doing things for everyone else, reach out for me. I'd love to help you get some boundaries installed in your life so it can help you be a better person. All right, thank you. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, share, comment. We'll see you soon.